Hello Leo, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Now this is a message that Spirit wants you to hear so that you can thrive. So we'll take that card because it wants to come out. I was going to take 3 cards, so we'll take that one and we'll take the top one and the bottom one. Now I'm going to take some tarot first so I get a feel for the reading before I start talking. And if any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the first card out is the Fool. The Knight of Cups, beautiful forward movement there. The Knight of Wands, another forward moving card. The Hanged Man. The overall central energy for the reading is the beautiful 9 of Pentacles, that's the young Empress energy. We have the Magician, manifestation card. The 3 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. And the beautiful Emperor, which is Aries energy. Now, the reason this guidance has came out is because we're talking about courage and bravery. And always remember, you're braver than you give yourself credit for, if you think of everything you've been through up till now. And this is about having the confidence to take a leap of faith forward. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. We have the Fool card here on the table. We have cancel, clear and release. So there's something here that we need to move on from. We need to release something and say, this person obviously is saying no more. I've had enough of this. And we have got vulnerability and freedom. Now, this really can be about coming out your comfort zone, and this can feel a bit scary, definitely. We have got the Fool, we've got the manifestation card here. If we don't risk, we don't live. So if we don't take a risk in life, then we'll never experience anything new. So we don't want our comfort zone to become a rut here. Now, there is things here that you have been persevering with that have been very, very challenging. Now, that you've been in this energy and you've been stuck in this for a long time, or you feel there's no progress coming, or you feel as if things aren't progressing the way you would like. This person usually hangs in the traditional tarot deck from the Tree of Knowledge. And you've been in this phase, this challenging phase, not because it's wrong or because it's bad, it's because that you had lessons to learn here. There's karmic lessons. These ones represent lessons. So you've become wiser now than you've ever been. Now, what Spirit is suggesting here is that you take a step back from this and look at the bigger picture and think about what you've learned here. Because sometimes we can find that our boundaries have been challenged, that our traditional values have been challenged, that we've been challenged as a person. It doesn't sit well, and we've kept going, which is admirable. Because we keep going through these phases until it's time for change. That's why you feel as if you're stuck in them. What we've got here is when we reflect on the wisdom that we've gained, epiphany moments can come about. So this can be light bulb moments where you decide and understand the reason why you've been going through what you have been. So use the wisdom you've gained here to think about the lessons that you've learned and look at the bigger picture here. It's about looking at the bigger picture. It's not about feeling, oh my God, I'm never going to get to the end of this. This has been a trial. It probably has been, and that is how it feels. But ask yourself the question, what have I learned through this? How wise have I become? Because every situation has a beginning, middle, and an end, and you're at the 9. So the last thing you need to be doing to get to the 10, to lay your burdens down, is to look at the bigger picture and think about the lessons that you've learned through this experience or this phase. And what Spirit's saying is use that wisdom to decide which path you want to go down and what you would like your life to look like. So you're cancelling, clearing and releasing anything, anybody, any habit, any environment, any jobs, whatever it may be here. It could be any area of your life. And we're saying, right, I've learned my lesson and now I need to look at this carefully and decide what I'm going to do about all these challenges that I've been facing. What have I learned? It's time for me to be brave. It's time for me to have the courage now to say, right, I've learned this. I'm going to make myself a bit vulnerable here. I've had enough of this. I'm going to take a leap of faith forward. I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to start a brand new journey because I know now through what I've been through what I need to be doing and what I should be doing, where I should be, who I should be with, how I should be dealing with things. And then this leap of faith does make you feel vulnerable because you don't know how it's going to work out. And you could have been doing the things the same way for a long time. You could have been in the environments for a long time. And this person starts from ground zero. They don't take their burdens with them, they take their wisdom with them. And they take that leap of faith forward and they manifest something new. We have got the 0 card and then we've got the number 1. Now, manifestation, we do it with the universe and Spirit. You're never alone. Spirit's saying this is the perfect time. If you want to thrive, to take that leap of faith forward, they will support you as above, so below. They will move things, shift things around to help you reach your goal. Whatever it is you're setting, as long as you're your true authentic self and you're following your heart and you're passionate about what you're investing your time in. Following your heart and moving towards what you're passionate about. The cards are here, they're saying it for me. So this is a time for you to move towards your happiness, what's going to make you happy, and get passionate about life again. Again, we've got this wand, this 10th wand. The lessons you're learning here is that you need to be passionate about what you're doing. It shouldn't be draining the life out of you. So this could also be somebody as well who's been very unreliable in your life. You could have had a controlling boss, a controlling partner, a controlling friend here who's let you down. And it's been very challenging in that sense. So work could have been challenging, friendships could have been challenging, romantic relationships could have been challenging. So it's a time to take control here. Say no more, be courageous and brave, and you move towards the happiness that you desire and build something for yourself. Now, this might take a great deal of discipline to do that, because this could be somebody who's very charismatic, who can talk the hind legs of a donkey, talk their way out of a paper bag. You know what I mean? So don't be tempted to go back to old ways if it's someone who's letting you down. It's about your happiness. It's about your passion. It's about you getting in the driving seat and taking control and building something that you can be proud of for yourself. A relationship you could be involved in that you're proud of, the part you're playing, you're being appreciated here and cared for, whether it be work, friendships, or romantic relationships. So really, this is your time to think about this. It's time to go forward towards new things. Taking control, making good, well-disciplined, intelligent decisions about how you're going to go towards your own happiness. Now, this can be people coming in as well. This could be somebody who gives you great advice, who's achieved what you're trying to achieve for yourself. This could also be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be, but water is cups. This could be somebody coming in to support you at this time. So people that care for you, have people around you that trust you, that support you when you're on your new path. You don't want people around you that are naysayers. And what you start to do is you start to move forward and take plans. You're taking that action that's needed. You're not just talking about it. You're not just thinking about it. You're getting on that boat and you're excited about the journey that you're embarking on. And the overall central energy for this reading couldn't be any better. It's the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is a very confident energy. It's someone who's very independent-minded. So if you've been in a controlling relationship, this can be or controlling bosses. This could be the singles card for some people in that sense, or it could be you speaking up, making decisions for yourself and not being spoken out of them. But this is about finding a beautiful balance as well. You're starting to create, through being passionate and following your heart, you're starting to create this beautiful Garden of Eden, if you like. Now, this is someone who knows how much of themselves to give and how much to keep, how much money to spend, how much to save, a good work-life balance, how much time to spend at work, how much time to spend at home to look after yourselves. It's this type of energy. It's about, if you're in a home and you're sharing it, don't you be doing all the chores. It could be something as simple as this that's causing the strain. So it's about you taking control and making, with courage and bravery, and saying, whatever it may be, I am not doing this anymore. I've had enough of this now. And I am going to set myself free from these challenges. It might feel as if you're vulnerable, you're coming out your comfort zone, but you're definitely going to benefit from it in the long run. So don't be scared to do it. Right, we will take a couple of animal oracle cards and a couple of divine direction cards here. There we go. Now we have Rabbit. Recognize your significance. Archangel Gabriel. Exactly. Just what we're talking about. You're a significant human being who deserves the life that you desire. You deserve to be happy and enjoying life. So that says recognize your significance. Everybody's special. We're all special in our own way. We have Ant. Co-create for the highest good for your community. Archangel Preminile. Pardon me for how I've pronounced it. I don't even know if I have. But it's co-create for the highest good of the community. For your community, for yourself, for the others round about you. Set a standard for yourself and other people will respect you for the standards that you've set. Teach. Teach. You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? Now, it doesn't have to be a teaching gift. If you've got a gift of any kind, you could be sharing it with everyone else. Time. Time. The universe is helping you. Look for synchronistic events around you. Now, this could be repeating songs. It could be birds. I see birds. I'll keep saying this to you. I see birds and cats. Cats tend to come to my door. It could be feathers. Anything that you're seeing. Numbers, repeating numbers. But this is your time. The universe will co-create with you, definitely, on this new journey. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.